What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Special program tonight. Thoughts and predictions. It's getting serious. So, yeah. Been thinking about the almost recession on Monday. The implications of it, and yeah, it got me thinking, like, there have been some things that I've been seeing, if I can say, like predictions, forecasts, whatever you could say, about the near future, the next coming years, shit like that. And with all the craziness of now, it's like, whoa, you know? Because that's it. Because that's the thing. It's like, it's all one system, right? And yeah, it's different in its own ways, but that breaking point that Peter Turchin had been speaking about, I think is starting to make itself known. And man, I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I was sitting down in a park today, and I was just looking out, and I was just thinking about the connection between reality and fiction. And oftentimes in reality, it's been worse. You know, we have made fiction around the real world because it was almost too bad at points. I was just thinking about the nuclear bomb being dropped on Japan. That was a real thing that happened to millions of people. I don't know the number, but it was real. All the atrocities of war and everything that preceded us, that we see nowadays but don't really see, it's I think it's catching up. Like Bangladesh started having protests recently, wealth inequality, you know, the usual sort. And the government turned the internet off for 5 days. 5 days. And then I saw a video this morning that went over how many governments around the world just have the power to turn off the internet. Australia's in there. Pretty sure America. And the UK. And quite a few more. I don't know the full amount. But what's gonna happen when that happens? How much of this will just go belly up so fast? Imagine having no internet for 5 days. Nationwide. While people are fucking setting each other on fire outside. And the government's nowhere to be seen. That's going on in Bangladesh right now. Look at the prices around you, bro. Look at, like, all the little small things. How much tension is building up. Cause yeah, man, like, reality is very cause and effect. And the society that we're in, it just thinks that the effects are not real, or they can't be real. You know, you tell someone, yo, if you do this for so long, this is what will happen. No, but we're different. Maybe that's why people don't want to look at, like, past revolutions or past societies failing or something like that. No, because we're different. What it is just There's people up here and there's people down there. Whatever gets them there is its own thing. But there's people here, there's people down there. And eventually these people don't like it. And it builds for so long that there can only be this massive outpour. Yeah. I'm very scared, I'll be honest. It's always worse than we think it is, or it's always sooner than we think it is, you know? We just never know. I mean, we can know it might be coming, you know? I mean, like, I like to think of it as, you know, you see someone dying and you see someone living like their last days. You know that they're in their last days, but you don't know when it's gonna be. It could happen here, but then, oh, they're saved. And then, you know, it's extended for, but, you know, start and an end. As bleak as it is. And, bless you. And, what makes you think you're special? What makes you think this is special? It's coming. It's coming, man. And I just hope that the people around us, people that want to do something, and stand up, because we're going to need everyone to stand up. Because another thing that comes from these things is bad people, you know? Because it's gonna be bad, it has to be the best or it's gonna be the worst. That's how Hitler rose to prominence. And we're so divided nowadays as a culture. Everything is so far away. Like the great irony of our time that you can't connect most times now in the real world, but when you hop on one of these things, that's when you can connect to people and connect to yourself almost. But in doing that, you separate yourself from everything. And it hasn't helped the way things have been set up in our entertainment, our politics, all of it. It's fostered such a divide that when the chips are down, I'm scared of what that's gonna mean when there's no walls to divide it. You know, the right occupies so many different like little fucking small groups and shit like that in America. I mean, you'll have gun lovers, you'll have the fucking KKK, and then you'll have Donald Trump, bro. And it's like, there's only walls for as long as we believe there are walls, you know? And when that belief like fails, like it has in Kenya and Bangladesh, Gaza gets ugly. And I just feel like we're not taking heed to many things in front of us that say it's going to be ugly. And we want to stay in the delusion that maybe things will be the same. We just want to rationalize and tell ourselves it's okay. There'll be something after, I believe. It will, I think, be the best time to be alive in the history of the world afterwards. Because look at all this around us now. We're only going to go even higher. But we've been stagnant for too long, and we don't have anywhere else to go in the way that it's been set up now. GDP isn't growing, population's declining, banks are going under, companies are going bankrupt, stock market's losing it a little bit. We've just plateaued. And when you plateau, you can either go up or down. And as I've been saying throughout the course of this, it's pretty apparent that we're going down. And I don't know, man, I just really want to see people like start to take heed and start to acknowledge the seriousness of the stuff. Start talking about it more. Start asking, like, start speaking to the people around you. Try, you know? I'm not coming on here trying to preach some doomsday nonsense like that. I'm not about that, bro. I'm just acknowledging what's real at the end of the day. That's all I'm about. And it's just like we're incapable of looking at that nowadays. We just want to lie and tell ourselves that there's something else. Yeah. There's a part of me that wants something to happen, because just seeing it the way it is now, man, it's just I can't live like this. There's just absolutely no way. If I'm not gonna live it my way, whatever that means, whether I'm fucking homeless or doing some nice cool stuff, I will kill myself, bro. I will. No way am I gonna... No way. No way, man. And if you can, I think you're lying, man. I think you're lying. There's no way we want to stay in this. There's no way. There's no way anyone watching this will be like, cap. If you're capping, or like if you're saying that, ask yourself that again and be very honest with yourself. You don't even have to be honest with me. Just be very honest with yourself. Matthew Williams commented on my last post. I wish we were friends. Matthew, I'd really love to be friends with you, man. I appreciate that there's someone who sees it, recognizes what I'm saying. I really appreciate you, man. That meant a lot. And I would ask you if you could share your thoughts with this platform, put your thoughts out there. I could talk to you one-on-one, whichever, but I would really be curious to hear what you're saying, man. We need people to like talk about this stuff, I think, and start asking the questions, because it's up to us, as I've said, There's that one quote that my knowledge makes me pessimistic, but my will makes me optimistic. And that's the perfect way to describe how I'm feeling right now, I think. I know it's gonna be something, but there's always something after that something, One thing almost needs to happen to let the other happen. It almost all has a design, in a way. And yeah, I just think we can make our own design to it, hopefully, in the future or even now. I think it's imperative that we make our own design and we help each other. We connect, we talk, organize, we connect. Because that's what it doesn't want us to be, That's why they turn off the internet. Because of this. Because of Matthew Williams, bro. This is gonna be the best thing. It's but if it goes under, hey, we gotta look for things to be there. That's what I think. That's what I think we should start doing now. 'Cause they don't think nothing about it, boom, it's gone. And then we're fucked. We're in a sticky one, you know what I'm saying? Then you can't pay for fucking food, and you can't, I don't know, call your fucking mother, girlfriend, boyfriend, father, And then it's like, yeah, because this is life now, you know what I mean? This is, your life is in this thing. So if they can just turn off your life, boom, come on now. We can't let that happen. We can't give them that much power. No. Don't think that they won't use it on you, bro. Don't think that whatever country you're living in is special from that rule. Please don't. You'll only make it worse on yourself, man. As much as I hate to make it an us versus them thing, it is just one of those things right now. And it's them and then there's us. And they have a bunch of little fucking knobs, you know what I'm saying? Once they cut them off, then essentially we are free, but in that freedom comes a lot of chaos, So why don't we do some things to kind of eliminate that? Look for something else. Fuck the YouTube, fuck the Instagram. Who's ever watching this and can code or some shit like that, start thinking, bro. Start thinking. We're gonna need some shit like that. Food's gonna be so important. Yeah, there's literally like in all of it, there's almost like a role for everyone. Everyone's gonna need to play their part, man. Because yeah, man, the chips can just fall down, and then we're out. Best time to be alive. Best time to be alive. Best of times, worst of times. Peace, fellow citizens of Earth.